you're scared. You're scared of something because for once it actually feels real. And I think there's a part of you that has like held out hope for something like this, whatever it is that's happening in your life. You've been praying for the universe to send you some kind of gift, some kind of sign, some kind of person. Like, it's almost like every time you might have thought it was something, the thing that you've been waiting for, you would kind of attach to it and almost get your hopes up in a way that like now you don't even want to get your hopes up. And I think there's a feeling of like self-sabotage, like knowing that it's real because you want to not that you want to self-sabotage it, but like you know it's real because you're not even wanting to attach to it, because you're like, no. It's like that is the feeling of the too good to be true being true. And I think that's why you're scared, is because you're like, wait, I don't know. Is this actually happening? Like, I don't know. King of Swords. It's in reverse. I feel like you're disconnected from your energy right now. It almost feels like there's kind of an imbalance of what you want and what you wanted. So I think that you've put a lot of work in on yourself to know what you want. You know who you are. It's almost like you know that you're ready for this, but your past self that like clung onto it because deep down you knew it might not have really been it, but you would attach to it in that kind of way. It's like you didn't expect to actually get the real thing. And I feel like the real thing, it's here. It's here and it's clear because you know, because you're like, I don't want it. Maybe I don't want it anymore. It's like you wanted it, but then when it's really here, you realize just how deprived you were of receiving what you truly desire. Because I think that you're somebody that, like, as much as you've done the inner work, as much as you have been able to manifest dreams into your life, it's almost like the things that you truly deeply wanted weren't necessarily coming into fruition in the ways that you were like expecting them to. So you kind of got used to being, I don't want to say let down, but like you got used to it not happening. And now that it's happening, you're like, I can't attach to this, because if it is real, I don't know how to receive it. And I don't think it's like you don't know how. I think it's you've never received something like this. But like everything leading up to this has been preparing you to recognize this. And I think there's a deep level of like recognition on the moon, 9 of Pentacles, a deep recognition on how it couldn't have played out any other time than now. And I almost feel like a lot of things leading up to this have been like clicking into place of like why this happened this way, which led to a domino effect of this, then to this, then to this. And it feels like you're at this point now where you can't fully see what's over the edge, but you feel it, but the feeling is different, because I feel like you might have been given glimpses of like this specific manifestation, but then it going the complete opposite of what you wanted it to be, and it like wasn't what you wanted, but what you thought it was, if that makes sense. So you almost kind of like let go of this need to like cling to it, which is actually putting you in the space of actually surrender. So this energy of surrender is allowing it to happen faster than it would have in your past when you were clinging to these things. And I feel like right now, like, you're ready. And it's never like you're ready, you know what to do. It's just you're ready to receive this. And sometimes in the middle of receiving is when you learn the most. So I think you could even be having a lot of fears come up that you might not have even really known was still there. Might not have even known was there at all. Because I think that you've been so focused on what you were walking away from, moving away from, that I almost get a sense like you were running from certain emotions, whether you knew it or not, because I feel like there was too many to heal from, that it couldn't all just come up at once. So it could just feel like there's things coming up now that are just a little bit too overwhelming for you. And that is another sign that what's here is real. When it triggers something in you so deep that like your past starts to surface, there's something real there. There's something divinely orchestrated in the way that it's playing out. It's helping you actually step more into your power, into your purpose, into the knowing that you were built to receive this. You are made to receive your heart's desire. And I think that, again, like, there's just an energy of you don't want to self-sabotage, but you might be realizing, hey, I have a tendency of self-sabotage. So, like, if it is something, say it's a person, you might be like, oh my God, this feels too real. Actually, I'm scared. I might just avoid this. So, like, you could have an avoidant tendency that you didn't even know you really had. Or like an anxious attachment style of like, oh, this feels real. I'm going to think about it all the time, even though I don't really want it, even though I do want it. It's like, I feel like I'm getting like a whiplash of emotions from you. So, I kind of want to do like a part 2 to get more into this, to see exactly what it is, but I'm going to get one more card for this, just to see. It's like you might even place yourself on a level of like your past where you don't even realize just how prepared you actually are for this. 606 on the time. You are way more prepared than you actually think. Part 2.